was 10 years old, moved back from England. There was 3 of us in family at the time, and along with my mother and father. My dad actually grew up in a village called Alnylam. It's about 12 miles away from here. The first memories of amyloidosis was hearing that my grandfather had passed away with it. We thought it was a form of cancer, basically, didn't know anything about the disease. My dad, and he had 3 brothers, Sean, Seamus and Tony, and out of the 4 of them, 3 of them got amyloidosis. You know, they talk about it being a rare disease, but it's not a rare disease when it's in your family. Like, my father was big tug-of-war man and GA man.
Yeah, they know they played the GA together.
Yeah.
They played with Common. They won a couple of titles, I suppose.
Yeah.
Your father's your father, and to see him, you know, fading away, it's not a nice thing. And then you always hoped, but then you kind of knew at the bottom of your heart that it was never going to be a good ending.
My father is just someone that I really looked up to, you know, someone that I admired and somebody that I wanted to be like myself, you know.
No, you see pictures of them and you try to remember them as best as when they were big men, you know.
He always had the crack with us, always done stuff with us. This is one of the last pictures we have of him. You know, and obviously he's bedridden at that time and had been for a number of years. For me, it was when he passed away. That's when it really hit home, like that this disease is just wiping out my family. I felt like I needed to tell the whole world what was going on. I had an older brother, and I mentioned it to him about getting tested for the gene, and he told me he thought about it a lot and he probably would have got it done if there was an easier process. Years passed by and I found there was a simple enough process to getting the test, and I actually went and got the test done.
What was that like?
It was a very simple process. I could just go to my GP and get bloods taken and send them over to the Royal Free. And I think within 3 or 4 weeks, the nurse called me to say to come in, that she wanted to speak to me, and I just knew straight away I had the gene. I'd like to see more awareness and more treatments becoming available. That's the big thing, really, you know, that going forward for my own children, and that if it is a thing that they're carrying this gene and they get this disease, that, you know, they're going to be okay and there's no need to worry about it. Do you feel any different towards the genetic testing now that I've gone and got the test?
Yeah, I think it would, yeah. No, I'd be more in favour of going for it, to be honest. If you do have it, you can plan for the future, you know. And if you don't have it, into the bonus. Things are looking brighter, like, you know, we have hope now, and that's definitely a positive thing.
Even for myself, I believe, my own age group, by the time it would affect me, I'm very positive about the whole thing. You know, that medicines have come on so much in the last few years. For our generation and generations to come, we know the future for this disease is bright.